Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another Barkeep stream. I am your host, as usual, Barkeep. Welcome on in. First of all, my bad. I thought that poor Chulip needed a little bit of time to just recuperate and recover. But, no, I guess not. I guess we are good to go for the stream today, and that would actually be more preferable medicine to the whole thing. So, here I am, a little bit late. But I'm here nonetheless. Hello, Sunder. Hello, Chulip. Let me just do a little bit of setup, because it turns out that we're not going to be using the game capture that we usually use for Chulip and stuff like that, but we're going to be using the backup capture that I use for Windows screen and everything, because apparently the game capture doesn't work with Chulip. It just crashes all over the place, so we've got this one's set up, and it won't crash, so that's good to go. And let me just make sure that that filter is all good to go, yeah? Yeah, that's good to go. Yeah, very brutal, but at the very least we have something that works, right? So, I'm happy about that. Today is also going to be a bit of a day for testing things out. It's also good to see you, Chulip. Good to see you, Sunder. Hope you're doing well today. I wrote up a whole bunch of new stuff for our advertisement system. I almost think it initially used as snooze right away, which only leaves us with like 2 more snoozes. I don't know why it did that. It should be an and or if sort of thing, that if you do click snooze, that the advertisement will hang for about 5 minutes or something like that. But I have some new additions that I've made to the system, as you can see here. I can actually show you this, because it comes up because we're using, you know, this sort of stuff. You get more snoozes by the hour. Okay, so I had the idea to input a conditional that makes it so that if we get raided, it uses snooze for the raid, which I believe is a really good protocol for that. And then the other thing I wanted to show off is the other thing for updates that I put in. And I did a whole bunch of work on this morning, and I think it's going to be good. I put it in a counter, but the big thing is that I have these conditionals here. And basically, it starts off on the first one with a wait time that's a little bit less, so it compensates for the first ad. And then I've got the second one, which compensates for the ads that come up after it, because, well, Twitch ads are a little bit wonky, so I'm hoping that this is going to work for today. And then there's this one down here, which is a conditional of where I'm hoping if you click the snooze button, this pops off. And it basically cancels all the previous commands. It waits for 5 minutes, which is the allotted wait time it should wait for, and then it should run the command all over again. So I'm hoping that's all perfect to go. You know, I hope it's all set up properly. It took a lot of brain power to get that together, but I'm thinking it'll work good. But that's everything that I've got for the preamble for today. Let's go ahead and get back into Chulip. We've got so much to do. Game was continuously crashing last time for some reason. I don't know why. So we lost a little bit of progress, but it's not too much. I'm not too concerned. I think the big thing is that we've got a guide with us now that we get to use. And that's going to help us out with a lot of stuff. Which is the one that I did last time? I think it was, that mariachi-looking dude, the poncho. Pinch Poncho, that's the guy. Yeah. He's at like 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. So we gotta go all the way back to town. Because I don't want to do anything at the factory right now. Factory might be fun, I guess, but I think there's other things that we could probably be doing. Oh yeah, this train's out of service. You know, many games would not do this nowadays. They give you an entire train that's completely out of service and serves no purpose but to just kind of be there for, like, I guess I could say background stuff? You know? What's the word I'm looking for? Substance. That's... Games just don't put in substance like that. You know, if they have something in a game nowadays, it's got to be something that has purpose, added value. Something like this. You wouldn't see it very often. You would not see it very often. Games nowadays are very sterilized. Well, if Dragon Guard, or not Dragon Guard, if Dragon Age Veilguard is anything to go by for quality of writing and sterilization, as you say, well, I can't very much deny what you're saying. I can't very much deny what you're saying. But I digress. You got lovely train rides like these to take our mind off those things. I mean, for me, when it comes down to it, I think the big thing that I've been thinking about recently is just that gigantic loss for Sony with Concord. I was reported 200 million, I believe, that they lost on that. That's bigger than box office numbers. Like, that is abysmal. And I think it was like, what did they say, 6 or 8 years of development that just went down the drain. I mean, to me, that's horrifying. Because $200 million is something that I will never conceptually be able to really visualize. Like, that's mythos money for a regular guy like you and me. Like, if I were to put a $10 bill down on a table, or a $20 bill down on a table, $50 bill, $100 bill, you can imagine that. You can see that in front of you, right? If I said $1,000, that would be easy enough to kind of visualize. It's a stack of money in front of you. Maybe I even say $10,000. I mean, that's a lot, but you can kind of put it in your mind. But 200 million is that point of where it starts to get like, what even kind of room would fit that? Like, how many tables would you need for it? What would that even look like? That's why I call it kind of like mythos money. It just doesn't exist in the general concept of the public. That's what I hate about focus group-centric design. It's so intensely generic and soulless. Yeah, I can't disagree on that, because I was watching a video earlier today, too. It was about Lego's Galador. They had a whole TV series on it. They had toys that were being sold and everything. And it was a massive flop. Huge flop. And the only reason I, like, sort of remember it and, you know, even clicked on it in the first place is because I vaguely, like, fever dreamish, vaguely remember it. They had this concept, and get a load of this. They called it glitching. If you think you didn't hear me right, I'll say it again. Glitching. What that involved was basically taking your body parts and morphing them into other body parts. It's kind of like really weird animorphs. That got a TV show in Canada too, by the way. Y'all are probably familiar with the book series, but me, I actually had people doing a TV show, and it was just as bad as you think it is. So yeah, they had that whole Lego Galador thing. And they were really sold on it because they were all like, oh, wow, this is doing really good with test groups. Like, the kids love it. You know, this is probably going to sell well. Little did I know, later on, like, one of the creators went to, I believe, an E3 convention. Yeah, it was an E3 convention. Went to a Lego store nearby, and there were Galador figures in a bargain bin with a sign up that said, "You get a free Galador figure with a purchase of $30 or less." And that stunk for the guy who went there, because now that I remember it, he was a developer who was developing a video game for the Galador brand. And that must have really sucked, because, you can't just go back to the office and start telling all the people that are working on the game that have been there for, 2 years working on that. And be all like, "Yeah, right, wrap it up. Got nothing left. It's done. All your concept art, all of your mechanics, everything like that, it's gonna flop." What can I say? And I mean, they did pull the plug on it later on. There's lots of Galador games that never got made. But it's the root of it, Layla. That focus group-centric design led to a brand that just failed all around. It kind of sucks, because it really did sound like they tried to put a lot of good effort into it. I feel bad about that. Okay, so Pinch Poncho, we need to get up at one hand to do this guy. Ay. At least his mechanic is really simple. It's just red light, green light. Nothing more to that. Nice, Papa. I wish to have sleep now, for I must go out to the streets. Yeah. One of the things that the video I was watching on that embodies what you said perfectly, I think. And they say that when you're creating a concept like that, it's like walking a very fine tightrope between your wants for creativity and the budget. And I think that's a really good way to put it, You have to consider what you got going on for your budget and everything. You have to consider what you have going on for creativity. You gotta have a level head when it comes to creating that sort of thing. Otherwise, you get gigantic flops, Just going, do you want a man or a woman protagonist, fantasy or sci-fi, and so on again and again will give you just whatever people you ask for are feeling like at the moment without any coherence. Which is why game protagonists, dude bros are so samey. Here's the thing, though. The guy who actually worked on the whole thing of, Galador and everything, it's really sad because that man went the length to actually try and make it really good. So, you gotta feel for the guy. He really genuinely tried. And when they came up with him with budget and everything, and they're all like, "Oh, we don't know if this is gonna work," he was, reassured on it. Men have written out 5 seasons in advance for this sort of thing. Only made it to 2. I mean, again, really sucks, but you gotta give the man props for something like that. Oh. You'll have to excuse me. This water that I got here right now is premium tier. Now, for those of you who aren't in Canada, you may be asking yourself, what the heck is making, your water so premium tier? Is it the fact that you kissed Robot King? Is it the fact that you kissed Boxman? Or is it the fact that you kissed Mecha Godzilla? Neither of it, you fool. Neither of it. It's the fact that we're in the middle of December right now, and that if you get to December, water in Canada is something else. Hard to describe, but it's that kind of sharp, cool water all month round that if you've ever been up to a skiing area, it's that kind of good. Just the right level of chill. That's what we get in Canada. If there's one thing you come to Canada for alone, come for the water. It's good stuff. I've been trying to drink more of that. I've been also trying to keep more of those multivitamins. I took one of them today, and I actually have a lot more energy than I usually do. And it's like, wow, well, apparently that compensated for something I was missing, so might as well be taking those. Oh yeah, I remember. I got like 10 people left that I gotta do. So I'm thinking that after this, level 10 is probably like the last level, so yeah. Excluding Pinch Poncho, there's 10 people left, and then we've got it. I bet you any. Yeah, Barkeep kissed a robot? I'm not impressed. Lover's Tree over there being like, this filthy Mechanicus lover reeks of chaos. He doesn't approve of what I do. But gosh, that's just kind of hard for a guy like me who works so hard, puts his all in there. Shoop! There goes that futon. I don't know. Yeah, futons. Like, I talked about that last time we were playing Chulip, yeah? This sort of thing kind of makes me wonder, like, would it be comfortable, would it not be comfortable? I've never slept in one like that. I've done waterbeds, which are weird. I've done inflatable beds, which are even weirder. And I think I've tried hammocks and cots, like, once or twice, maybe? Not too often. It probably is fine if you're used to it, and that's something that I think I'm learning a lot about Japanese culture, is basically, if you're used to something that you've been, you know, doing your whole life, then it's probably going to be perfectly fine. Alright, red light, green light. Whoa. Did I mess up? I think I messed up. It's okay, I accept the kick. There we go. Damn it, he is far away now. I don't know if I can recover this. Yeah, no. I mean, I hope I've got some good time to be able to do this, but, it's toughy. Got it! Yay, Pinch Poncho. That's another one we can strike off. Only 10 left. I'm feeling pretty impressed. Because up until this point, I haven't used a guide whatsoever to get some of these last kisses. So, for 10 left, I'd say that's pretty good to do that without any guide whatsoever.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you, guy. Yeah, I think so too. I agree, Glaive. A little bit of money for our troubles. I'm not sure about this Dr. Phil guy over here. I'm supposed to, like, catch him on one of his bounces, but that one doesn't make sense at all, really. We'll go for that one later. Sup, cop. So yeah, back to the point I was talking about there, is that if you're really used to stuff in Japanese culture, I imagine, you know, it wouldn't seem too odd whatsoever. Like, a couple of examples I know off the noggin of my head there is rice, for example. Lots of rice in culture. Lots of noodles in that culture. More than I'm used to, that's for sure. Egg on rice. There are lots of eggs used in Asian culture, from what I know. Especially in street food. If you ever see a street food video on YouTube, hundreds of eggs go to work in it. And I'm not wrong about the hundreds part. It's like 100 per place. That's a lot of eggs. But yeah, stuff like that, stuff like futons, you know, festivals and whatnot. I mean, over here, we barely get anything for festivals. Like, it's far and few in between. So, eggs are the food of the gods, I'm not surprised. Oh, come on in, Crow. Hope you're having a good day. Hope things are going good for you, buddy. I know you're working hard on getting those Chivos. Hopefully that DLC isn't giving you any problems. Oh, but, yeah. All a little bit different, but I guess in the same vein, I'm used to sleeping on a bit of a raised elevated bed. You know, I'm used to drinking coffee for breakfast in the morning. You know, having a mental breakdown, but otherwise I'm all Gucci. Well, I mean, that's just how it is, man. This is how it is when you're trying to work back up from having a specialized, you know, gameplay gimmick, only to realize the game suddenly decides that's not valid anymore. It's happened to me quite a few times. I know your pain. Hey, let's go ahead and get Thief Tiptoe over here good to go. After the domestic violence that happened in this game, we are now able to do this. You heard me right. Domestic violence here. Goro decided he wanted to get a little bit sassy. It was not nice. Oh. Your maximum level geared up and still can't beat the boss rush. Oof. Tomorrow you're trying to one-shot me build, and if that doesn't work, you're going to commit various war crimes, including making pickled onions my one true enemy. I see. Alright, so this is going to be the first ad break coming up. Just mentioning this because we're working with an entirely new, entirely self-coded system. Hopefully this comes up perfectly fine. I think it's a discrepancy of moving back 21 seconds. So that's why I've got it planned at. I'm going to hope that's on where we need it to be. But, yeah, we'll do that. After that, we'll see if the snooze works on one of them. I'm hoping it'll be working the way I want it to work. But, yeah, other than the testing, I know that all this works pretty well, so I'm happy about that. It's not easy to get this stuff working. I had to get up, like, really early today to actually make sure this was, like, proper. Had the idea, didn't know if it could be done in execution. Actually plan to make my pickle soup either tomorrow or the day after. I freely give you a pass for that pickle soup, only because it's you who has to eat it. Anyways, look at the hole. Look at the hole. Apparently Thief Tiptoe down here is now ready to do a little bit of thieverating. And I should be able to get some interesting knowledge about what I'm supposed to do on this. 1-1, Long Life Town, Thief Tiptoe the Fourth's life. He is 32 years old, his hobby is bonsai, and he likes long walks on the beach. My god, could you imagine that? You know, you've got a dating app for farmers, you've got a dating app for just about everything out there. Why not a dating app for thieves? They'll steal your heart. Could you imagine the amount of puns? Oh, man. The saying of the day is, date unknown. They arrested the bar owner's husband. I have never been arrested before. Where was he taken to? I think Mr. Policeman knows. I see. I wish I could ask him. Okay. Let's see. After Goro's arrest, look inside the thief's hole. After that, go and talk to the policeman, because that's very obvious. Then you gotta talk to Julie, and then check the thief's hole again. Alright, well... Let us go speak to policeman, see what he knows. Hi, policeman, you're asleep. Just like every other character in here. They snore. I don't know what it is. It seems like every character in Chulip has some form of sleep apnea. It's very silly. So yeah, until Goro, otherwise my dad, is arrested, you can't progress that guy. Well, your dad has been arrested, so we'll have to see what, goes down there. However, before we do that, we've got an upcoming ad break here, so we are going to wait. We're going to see if that ad break pops off correctly, because, again, today is a bit of a part of the testing. And I'll make adjustments if I need to. But I'm hoping it's all good to go. So we'll see you guys after the ad break, and then we'll figure out what the policeman knows. But until then, stay tuned. Alright, so far so good. The countdown does seem to be alright. I think I got the timing perfect on this. Why did it do that? That's weird. Alright, something may have not worked there. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you so much for waiting. Ad break is over, and I think I understand what happened. I think it's actually kind of neat, so I'm going to show you what I think happened there. Really, literally all that happened was just the conditional structure. Because originally I had the 0 clause that waits for the initial ad at a reduced weight. Above this one over here, that checks if the value has increased to 1. So all I had to do really just to, you know, not have that whoopsie happen is to move the one that looks for an actual value there up here. So that it's always checking for this first, and then checking for this second. Because the first time you run this, if it checks this one, and it sees that it's not a value of 1, this one here is not going to run for 322 like we usually have it. But instead, it'll run the 301 that we want. That's why it did that. Now, this is all very complex stuff, I might imagine. You know, every time this gets run, it updates the amount of what we have for a counter on that by 1 to a loaded file. And resets every time I go in and out of the upcoming ad system. But I believe that's why we were having a little bit of a whoopsie with that stuff there. The only thing I really want to test after that point is this conditional down here, which basically says that if we press the snooze button, the wait time for the ad that's coming up there is canceled out. It waits 5 minutes, as per the usual regulation of length for a snooze ad. And then runs the command of, you know, going again. But yeah, that's kind of funny. I didn't even think of that. That the order of these conditionals was something that would be affecting how our ad system runs. I mean, it's fun stuff to work around with, but gosh darn it, it can be very complicated sometimes. Well, something that is a lot less complicated, I think. Is me just playing Chulip. There we go. You do an ad after an ad, you get more time to play. I'm not sure if Twitch would even allow that, Earthsender. That would be a substantially odd thing to try, but... not sure. That might be something I finagle with in the future. So... at the moment... Hey, wait a minute. I never got the kiss from the granny that's down here. She likes the chicken that they've got here, but I have no idea how to get Mrs. Plum's kiss. I wonder if it says it here somewhere. Let's see. Underground residence. The zombie Mika and alien is going to be something that is going to be a thing and a half, I'll tell you. Let's see. Julie, Goro. Oh, Mrs. Plum. Here we go. Visit her at the snack shop after she's mentioned on the 3rd page of the paper. I do have to talk to my dear old dad to do that. Well, I think for now, let's go ahead and focus on Thief Tiptoe. He should be awake now? Yeah. Good morning. You are the kid with 1 crime stamp. Oh my god, look at his face. I love that. It's so vicious. It's like I'm looking at a venomous snake or something. Like, he's staring me down for death. You run an ad 2 minutes after an automatic ad and give you like 35 to 40 minutes to play. That's the length that we usually have after we run an ad. We have it set up so that after an ad goes through, we have an hour worth of playtime between our ads. It's maximized for effectiveness. So I'm hoping that, you know, the small stuff that we did for upgrades today will really help out in the long run. What do you want? Well, I can pick up an item, I can turn in something, or I can ask how he is. Ah. Well, how are you? I felt good when I arrested a guy the other day. That's not supposed to be how that goes down, but alright there. Okie dokie. Ah, gotcha, for the freaking smoke breaks. Gotcha. I see. I wish I could do it one more time. Yeah, I bet. Goro. He had 3 crime stamps and now he's in the graveyard. Excuse me? You did what? The cemetery is at the Worldly Desire Temple. Say hello to his family for me. Oh, brutal. Just brutal. Well, he did say hello to his family for us, so... Let's go take a look. Wait a minute, what? Oh, he's out over there. Let's take a look here. I can't very much do anything until I have the required information from Thief Tiptoe, so we're pretty much going to be playing a bit of a waiting game today with these guys. Just waiting for them to wake up, waiting for them to go back in the hole. Yeah. Fairly sure that just means that Goro is now alive, but in the graveyard. The connotations are not so straightforward when the policeman says it. It is legitimately a little bit worrying. Or at least I think so. Man, how long are you planning to sleep? Like, it is already 11 o'clock. She's still going. See, this is kind of funny because I remember back in the day I used to get a lot of crap for sleeping in. And I mean, I used to sleep in until like noon, maybe sometimes 1, stuff like that. But I'm trying to not do that so much nowadays, but it's kind of funny to see that there's like somebody else in the game right now literally doing what I've gotten in trouble for. Oh, there she is, finally awake at noon. We built the county jail in the graveyard. Now crime is way lower because people are terrified. It's all ghosts and spooky stuff. You'll never do a crime again if you meet a zombie, you know? What? Sent to the graveyard? Dun-dun-dun. No way. Oh. Holy crap, did you see how fast she went? Then she's back. Oh! I spoke to Mr. Policeman with the speed of, like, 25-hour energies chugged in a matter of seconds. Oh my god. My husband sleeps beneath a tombstone. He won't ever come back here. Oh, Label's mom is sad now. What a troublesome scenario. Let's see. Well, now we have to check Thief's Hole again. Alright. Let's take a look, see what he thinks about the whole shindig. Julie's depressed. The policeman's having a fun time with sadism. Goro is underneath the tombstone. And this guy couldn't feel a lick of compassion towards him. "1-1, long life down. You tiptoe the 4th slut." Still loves bonsai. Saying the day is unknown date. They arrested the bar owner's husband. I've never been arrested before. Where was he taken to? I think Mr. Policeman knows. I wish I could ask him. Okay, so it's the same. Alright. Okay. So, 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. Guy should be popping out of there and we can talk to him for a kiss. It's literally that simple. So, it's kind of funny. I thought that one was going to be like a difficult kiss to get. Like, really brutal. But it turns out the only thing that I really had to do all along was just do story progression. Go figure. Well, because we have the clock that was repaired by the sniper, it'll be easy enough for us to do any of these kisses that we have. Happy about that. I know, right, or something? We're very lucky to be able to do that. No bots in my area. Silly bot. Oh, don't worry about it, Dad. I smooched the guy in the middle of the street. We played Red Light, Green Light, and apparently that was enough for a very, very, very passionate kiss. Did you? What? I saw that. That's great. Layla literally just unbanning that bot. Just to turn around and smack him upside the list again. That was beautiful. I'm proud. I'm proud to see that. That was great. Hey, double tap. Gotta make sure they're down. Bots can come back up, you never know. You kissed a man in the street. You could do better. Next goal is 10 kisses. Hey, we'll get there. Progress tonight is going to be very steady. In fact, if we manage to beat the game tonight, which I think we might be able to do, that would be pretty cool. And I mean, I got the guide here, so I feel like I'm good to go. When it comes down to, like, doing instructions, I've never been somebody who's very shy about that, I think. Although, I can recall, back in high school, we had that one teacher who had just an excruciating love for discipline. And he gave us one of those tests that was like, look at all the instructions carefully before doing anything, and then it would have all these instructions on it, like, do a circle, write a triangle, erase that, do more. And then you get to the one at the very bottom, and it says, ignore all previous instructions, sign your name, and wait quietly. And I think I got to, like, the 6th instruction, like an absolute dope, before I figured out, oh, he's playing one on us. Hey, Zordon, welcome on in, man. Hope you're having a good evening. Hope things are going good for you. Just playing a little bit of Chulip tonight. We're finishing this one on up, getting the last few kisses within the game. How are you? How are things going on your end of the world? Hopefully things are all enjoyable in Zordon land, as we all know it to be. It's an actual country. It's somewhere down in the Puerto Rican Isles. Oh, there's that rare monkey sighting again. I never see that thing during my regular gameplay, but here we are. Been playing Ishin like a dragon 86 hours. Oh god, that's amazing. I'm impressed, Zordon. That takes commitment. I mean, not to say that, you know, Ishin like a dragon is bad or anything. It's actually a really nice game. Oh, there's the tiptoe. Oh, it's a lot. And now he can't get back in. Hey, need help? No, apparently. Oh, come on, what was that all about? So, apparently we had to get bonked over the head by a gigantic satchel to get that kiss. I'll take it. I don't know what they were thinking with this one, but yeah, sure. Domo to you too. I think we only got like 9 more to go now. Oh, see, that, I like that. Got 1,000 Sunny in there. And that's to be expected. He's a thief. It makes sense. I like that. Oh, what's this? Received spare key. Ah. We need that too. I think that's for the Julie quest and the policeman quest. You know, I think at this point we should probably go save up before we start doing anything particular. The Lockbox is the only bar and restaurant in town. Yep. And I've got all the money from that. That's probably a good thing because we do have to buy a very, very expensive item later on, I think. Or we might be able to admit that, I don't know. What's up, Michelle? Eating eggplants, I see. That lady was nuts. Her whole thing was like eating eggplants and part of a cult that like forbade it. So we went and talked to her and we were like, oh, hey, here's an eggplant that we grew from the ground. And she's all like, I'm going to abandon the cult immediately. I love you. It's terrifying. Yeah, the complaint block cult is excruciatingly weird. I don't know how to feel about that one, chaps. La 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 la. Let's clean in front of your house, too. Oh, by the way, I quit the complaint block cult. But I'll keep cleaning the town because it's good for my health. Hee hee hee. Yeah, she genuinely became a better person because of it. I can't feel bad about that, to be honest. Oh, nice. Thank you for spending your channel points there. Got ourselves custom robo added to the wheel. I'm hoping that if we can get through the game, for the most part here, we can use that game wheel and see if we have ourselves a new thing that comes up. Maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow, but sometime in the future when we're doing a little bit of retro. There you go, Zordon, get yourself a beer. Nice and fresh. Sparkle, sparkle. There's a beer just for you, buddy. Drink up. But yeah, let's do next. I'm gonna think about this one. And now I could try Dr. Phil. I'm not sure if I can get that. Oh, another one added to the wheel there, the Guardian Legend. A lot of stuff added to the wheel there. We're going to have a lot of games. A lot of chances for a lot of games to play in the future. For Retro. Retro Mondays. That's what we're doing today. We're doing retro stuff today. Mondays are days we're doing retro games. We've just been on Chulip for a very long time. That's why we've got the guide. Just trying to kind of figure out things. You know what? We could go do Mrs. Plumrip. You know, I probably can't do Dr. Phil because I haven't done Mrs. Plum. Aww. I see. Well, that requires a talk with your old daddy. Your old daddy? Alright, my dude. What you got in that newspaper of yours? Hey son, Barkeep, how are you doing? Read the paper. Read the third story. According to the paper, zombies appear at the cemetery. I'm scared. Trouble, big trouble. Is that not, let's take a look. How about the top story? There's a twist to the letter set incident. While the suspect, Dan Yamada, 39 years old, was running away, a mystery group took the letter set from him. 3 suspects are a Worldly Desired Temple resident, Saburo Maro Inoue, 75, Scarecrow Field resident, Sayuri Iwata, 26, a Funny Bone City resident, Junichi Saito, 35. Go find them and get the love letter set back. What has the world come to? To finish her when you can, her event has a nice payoff. Gotcha. Yeah, I do have her eyeballed in my inventory. I'm a little bit scooked out by that. Let's see. Oh, so he's just gonna keep on talking about the zombie. That's a little bit problematic. If it's only just the zombie that he continues to talk about, then Mrs. Plum isn't going to appear in the paper. Shoot. Or at least I believe that's the logic. Yeah, okay. So what's another one we can do then? Might be Julie. Julie. I did Bobby on, I did Mr. Cheapot. We've got most of the people in town done already. Pretty hard to get the ones in town, so I'm happy to have it done. Okay, here we go. So basically you need to break Goro out of prison. I see. Which means that I will probably have to get arrested. I think I understand what I have to do. We got the one crime stamp, and I think there's like 2 other things I need to do to be able to get ourselves properly arrested. Oh yeah, there's Buddy on picking through the garbage. He's happy just to be a free bloke. Now, was it nudity that he got me for? I'm pretty sure it might have been that, so the route that we're going to go is we're going to buy cigarettes. Because that is very much against the law. And apparently, even though it is against the law, this guy's gonna sell to you anyways. Nice. Stellar. Just real good shop seller. And then, the other one, I believe, is basically stealing from Julie's. Open the safe? Yeah, why not? Received Julie's hairpin. I wonder who I go use that for. Is that like on Julie or the policeman? Let's take a look at the item. I wonder if there's anything about it that you can know.
Hi.
No? Hello, Mr. Policeman. I stole something.
Hi.
I'm a bad boy. This is Julie's special hairpin. Why are you carrying it around? I stole it like a dirty dog. Stealing is a crime. Yes? Checking your criminal record. Your crime stamp total is now 2. When you get 3 crime stamps, you'll be sent to the graveyard. Be careful. Well, one more. It's really convenient to do this one, too, because it's got, like, right over here. Oh my god, I'm on a wanted poster now. I didn't know. That used to be different. Uh-oh. Not sure I know that other guy over there. All I know is I used to be such a good boy, and now I'm on a wanted poster. Yeah. Keep clothes on, do not smoke, do not steal. Yeah, but what do you think of this? Ooh, big puff. I almost died! You were smoking again. It's a crime for kids to smoke. Crime stamp has been recorded already. Okay, so all I have to do is just be nude. Okay. Almost lost my entire life for nothing. Is it strange that I can say that that's happened on more times than I can count? I mean, within video games, not in real life. If that was actually real life, I'd be in therapy right now. That would be something else. Alright, well. Pretty sure the hot springs open up at 5 p.m., so that's going to be our time to go and, I guess you could say, impress the policeman. I mean, I'm pretty much getting myself thrown in jail here, so he's going to be very happy about that. And you know, I thought about that a little bit further, you know? Because at first I was all like, oh my god, what kind of cop would get, you know, super happy about throwing somebody in jail? And it's like, oh, wait a minute. It's like, have I never seen Rambo? That's funny. 41 times, I've got 9 left. Yeah? Not 9 left. Very small amount left. We're only like an hour in. I think we're probably going to, you know, beat Chulip tonight. We are on pace for that. Or at least I think so anyways. There might be some more kisses that come up that are a little bit complicated. At the end of the game, don't know about that, so... On Glaylub's assistance, we're going to be going into that blind. So we'll see how it goes. At the very least, we'll probably be spinning the wheel tonight and seeing what we're going to be playing next on Retro Mondays coming up within the week. End of the game is interesting. A lot of the kisses are optional. Gotcha. Well, we're going to zero in on those kisses and get all of them. Hi, Glaylub. Yeah, at this point I'm basically mostly just going for completion. I mean, they're nice to have on RA, but also at the same time, you know. I'm not happy about the fact that I get to play such a vibrant and lovely game. The RA achievements are very nice to have, but at the same time, too, I'm also finding it very, very fun just to go for completion for the sake of completion in Chulip. And that is rare within a game. For me, even. I'm not the most completionist type kind of person in the world. So when a game drives me to go to that, you know you got something special. Yes, it's very original. Yeah. Amidst washing, gushing over magical girls and such. Sorgon. I mean, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. Naku Naku. I'm here to take a bath and commit crimes. Bath crimes. I can't believe he still charges me 2,000, not 2,000, but still 200 zenny per person on a bath. You'd think that after getting the kiss and being declared pure, that I would get a leave on that, but that's true, he does have to eat. Naked. Alright. You know, I wish I could stay and hear the entirety of that song, but I have a crime to commit. Time to go streaking. Hello, officer. You are naked. It's a crime to walk around naked. In this case, I agree with them. I'm checking your criminal record. Shoot. Your crime stand total is now 3. Uh-oh. You have 3 stamps. You're under arrest. Have a nice rest beneath your tombstone. This is just... When he says things like this, it is very hard not to take that out of context. Here's a farewell kiss. Yay! Got the kiss I need. Being sent to my death? The octopus did nothing wrong. Big lips. Big lips on both sides this time around. He's so happy to be able to do this, too. I'm not. Oh, wow. We even get a scene where I'm, like, taken away and everything. Jeez. Nande. Oh! What? Why? Holy shit! Yikes? Wow. Yeah. You know, I know that Vivienne was talking about freaking crimes against humanity, but this is something else. I was crucified? I'm shocked. I am shocked and bewildered. That's insane. Oh my god. There's a thing I'm supposed to do for getting Goro. Let's see. And there's a combination to Goro's cell there, and we've got it, like, right there, so good stuff. What is this? Still, you're right. If this is the state that the Japanese legal system is in, I am worried. Oh, hey, look, there is a thing here. So that would be the end of it, where it's like square X, square X. I see. Hi, Goro. Having fun? Julie. Man literally just rumbled by. Oh, there he goes again. Alright. there's a thing for this. So it's, I think, triangle. Push the button. How do I push the buttons on this? How do I do this? Okay, it's triangle. Oh, it's not triangle like that. Oops. What was triangle for this? Huh? Well, at least I have a lot of health. Hold on, let me try that again. Good thing I have a lot of health for this, otherwise we wouldn't be able to do it. Caps represent the buttons. You need to press only when the controller vibrates. Oh, only when the controller vibrates. I see. There's actual vibrations after this whole thing. Okay, so we got that. Uh-huh. Okay, could you vibrate again? I need to put it in square. Or maybe not? Oh, I got it wrong. Okay, hold on. It's triangle. Circle. Circle. Square. X. Square. X. There we go. So that's what that guy had to do to release me from this horrifying system of jailing. There you go, Goro. You are free. Free to be the artist you've always wanted to be. Well, man doesn't even thank me. He just runs on out. That's Goro for you. Oh, I see. So it lights up whichever hole that you come out of. I see. I get you. Oh, hi, Julie. This is gonna be something, ain't it? Dear. Oh, so she thinks he's actually dead. I don't care if you are a ghost, come home. No way. What's up, babe? Eek! A ghost. Julie.
I need to go now.
You?
I need to go now.
Is it really you? The man who abused me by throwing an entire bottle at my face. Sorry. That makes up for the bruising and maybe the brain damage. It's all my fault. It's okay, it's okay. I don't care if you're lazy. I forgive easily. A drunk, a loser, or you have smelly feet. Oh my god, there's so many things wrong with Goro. As long as you're with me, I'm happy. Aww. It's a real love story over here, fellas.
I need to go now.
Barkeep. That's me.
I need to go now.
You're the one who helped my husband. Willingly? Yes? I'm very impressed.
I need to go now.
This is for you. Got the kids. Imagine you were still trying to get Goro's kiss and you couldn't figure it out and you still didn't get it after this. that would be disappointing on a cosmic level. But hey, got Julie's kiss. Probably one of the ones in the game that, according to Zordon, I'm happy to get. You know, for once, we're not snogging strange, bizarre alien creatures, but we'll get back to that. It's not much, but take it. Layla's mom has got it going on. Perhaps I can trust you with my daughter. You have our kisses. Layla will surely fall for you. I'm sorry, that... Something about that is gonna stick in my brain. That's a core memory now. This will be one of those inside jokes. I'm gonna bring it up like years later. I'm gonna be like 60, 70 years old. I'm still streaming. Layla's gonna pop into my chat and he's gonna be like, Barkeep, you remember the time you kissed an eggplant and a potato? And then they said that I was going to have your hand in marriage? Oh, Chulip, you're such a weird game. I don't know why we did this, but it's beautiful. Now excuse us. Come to see us anytime. I mean, I basically caused domestic violence and I stole from your shop, but we'll be gamey. Is there anything around here that I need to do still? I wonder. I would take a cursory look around, and if I see any cracks and grounds, then I will consider perhaps staying. I know Miss Zombie Mika is one of the ones that we have to do. That one's going to be a little bit interesting. I kind of know what I need to do for it. It takes a little bit to do, but it's not the worst thing. And I don't think there's anything else around here that I really need to do. I mean, in my downtime, I'm probably going to have to go over to face Charcoal with that silly game that he does. It'll basically just be a little bit of cleanup for RA achievements here and there. Other than that, I don't really think there's anything else that I could do for, you know, just basically finishing up this game. Water fountain. Hell yeah. You know, that was something I wish I could use, but never used back in high school. For the water fountains. I remember that very clearly. Now you might be asking yourselves, well, why are you not using the water fountain? Now, maybe some of you might be thinking that, maybe it is a little bit grimy. That's true. That's true, it was grimy. I think the issue was that all of the water fountains that we had in our high school, the water pressure was not correctly calibrated on them for some reason. So you would get like this tiny little stream that came out that didn't do anything good enough for you. Like, you would have to have your lips on the thing to do it. Very disgusting. But I think the worst part is that every time I walked past one of those, there was... How do I put this? A distinct lack of respect from any and all students. Because every time I walked past it, there would be like drenched pieces of paper towel and some beautiful, beautiful green nuggets sitting in those things. It was not pretty. But I mean, this is the kind of people that I'm talking about that would actually make the grout within the bathroom turn a different color. Like, I don't understand it. Generally myself, I'm a very clean guy. I usually don't get anything that bad whenever I go to a public place. And I try to keep things clean myself too, you know, it's just respectful. But these guys, I tell you, it was just like, there was no committal to aiming. No committal to cleanliness. We had microwaves for our lunches within the lunchroom. And they looked like the inside of a dugout lasagna box. It was bad. I'm so glad I don't have to go to that school anymore because, like, just the cleanliness of it was like, yuck. Oh, he's still calling me Mr. President. Excuse me, I'm not employed. I must thank you. I'm happy now because of you. Aha. Yes, at the end of the day, music is my life. I'm happy to be poor, and I'm happy to be listening to that hit new signal by Nirvana. I don't need anyone's approval. I'll live my life with music. Haha. Oh! I totally forgot to get Bodyon's kit. All teeth, by the way. All teeth. Teeth! It's going through my lips. That hurts. Bodyon, please remove your teeth. I've gotten myself an impromptu piercing, and I'm not sure if I'm okay with it. Music is the love of my life. But hey, we got Bodyon's kiss. And his arc is very interesting. He basically goes from a no-talent loser guy that is reviled by a lot of people and actively given shit by Julie and Michelle. Yeah, he tries to get a job, he gets a job, he hates it, he's miserable, and then, when we become the president and we fire him, it turns out he's much happier just being a busker. And in a way, I think that's really, really wholesome. I personally like that. Faces. You know, one of the things I didn't know about last time that I want to take a little bit of a look at is you can actually see the photo albums down over here. And they get filled up with people that you kiss. I'm kind of curious to see some of them now that we've filled it up a little bit more. Got Onion Lady. That was our first kiss. That was our first ever kiss in this game. Yeah, they're much more filled out now. We can definitely take a look at stuff. I think my favorite part about these is that they actually have legitimate, real Japanese backgrounds, and they just, like, sometimes put the characters in there. The stick glasses. Is that a hard one or not? I don't remember. Titular Chulip boy in the background looking dejected. He probably didn't make it into university. We got Mr. Retired Bucket. Mr. Music Box. Hey, look, there's Bodyon. He's having a fun time busking in front of the Hachi statue. There's local legend lore about that being dedicated to a dog that waited for its master, who never returned. And apparently it's a very popular meetup spot in Japan these days. There's Dr. Dandy operating on somebody. What's your blood type? Darn it. I know I cured him of insomnia, and he's now not like Jack the Ripper, but I still don't think I want him anywhere near me in my health. Oh, Dr. Dan, or Mr. Cheapbot selling some stuff. Oh, and then, yeah, Chuck. Let's not ask questions about Chuck. So yeah, we've got that more filled out now. Pretty much almost everything done. We'll probably come back here and take a look before we finish off the game, but we've got more kisses to go do. We do. So give me a moment. I'm going to take a look at what I can do here. There's not too many things left. I think Jigsaw is one of the things we have to do. The Alien is a big one. Miss Zombie Mika is another one that we have to do. Let's see. I have to go back and see her for a 4th time. And then I have to collect some stuff. And then I have to go see Leo. I see. Anybody remember what time she came out at? Yeah, it does cause a lot of damage. We should be good, though. We should be good. Yeah, I'm not really using a wiki. Well, I am using the wiki, but... Oh, right, 2 a.m. Okay, that's what it is. 2 a.m. This is a bit of a weird one. I can't exactly just use 2 a.m. I basically have to go over there late. I'd say 11 p.m. would probably be good. You're done drinking your tea, it should be safe to go there. It says I should go back for one more. So, save up the game, we'll give it a shot. No. Let's go see what that train schedule is. Actually, I'm 74 out of 78 hit points right now. If I could get over there right now, that probably would work out for us. No need to sleep. Oh, God. Okay. Policeman coming after me once again. So unfair. Okay. Got a train? Nice. Where's it going to? Worldly Desire Temple? Yes. Or wait a minute. Worldly Desire Temple is not good. No, wait. Worldly Desire Temple is good. Oh, cool. That was good timing. Because we can get there, and we're there in time for 2 a.m., we're good to go. We're Gucci. I'm feeling pretty happy about that. Jigga, 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 jigga. So I'm finding that that alert is a little bit more consistent. I might remove the PS1 startup sound for that, just because. But otherwise, it's running pretty good. It's running like how I want it to, so I'm happy about that. Actually, yeah. We're just gonna quickly do that. Just pop it open. One sec, fellas. Let's make sure that we just... As much as I like that PS1 startup noise, it's going to get a little bit annoying if it keeps on popping off, but... Setup's good. Setup's good. There we go. Alright. Hopefully I can get over there without the Grim Reaper giving me too much crap. That guy will kill me in a heartbeat if he finds me. Which is generally why it's better just to kind of like wait around and be there before that happens, but I digress. Here we go. And plant my butt down. Let's go. The block. I know it's just a waiting game until 2 a.m., but man, that was lucky. Now I gotta do all that waiting just to get here for the 4th time. We'll do tea. I have to say, Glayliv, I'm very happy that you gave me the ability to hum. It's kind of cute that you're able to do that. Again, one of those little things that they add in just makes it pop, you know? Yeah, it is. Lots of little hidden things that I, Barkeep, appreciate. Coming up. Should be there in just a second or two. This is also a good opportunity to test out that new snooze ad function that we got coming up there too. So I'll see if that works proper as well. You literally only notice this while waiting, which is when it's appropriate. Yeah. Ah, there it is. Oh, Miss Zombie Mika, you're not looking so hot, girl. Oh, this is really sad. For those who are wondering, we met her, and she gave us tea like 3 times in a row, and every time she did that, it was like, oh, not doing so great, not doing so great. Well, I digress. Let me see. There we go. Testing out that snooze ad button, just to see if that works. Hopefully it does. If it does, that's good stuff. Should wait for 5 minutes and then we'll be good to go. Oh, but yeah. Essentially, she died, and the reason that she kept coming back is that she truly, truly, truly wished to be alive. And then, every time we spoke to her and drank her tea, she's been getting into a worse and worse and worse state. It's bad. And so this is how she is now. It's really sad. Welcome. It's been a while since I had the last customer. I'm... Mika. Yes, my name is Mika. Nice to meet you. See, previously, she remembered our name and everything. She can't even remember us. Now I have to make some tea for you. Sorry, I can't make tea right now. Can you do me a favor? There was a boy who had my tea a long time ago. I can't remember exactly, but I think he was just like you. I want you to bring this to him. Received cluster memoryllis. Oh, funnily enough, that's what's growing around her grave. Oh man, this is a really sad story. Fresh mint, wilting flower. Ooh, I should probably write this down. Or no, I don't need to do that. I've already got it on the walkthrough. We're good to go for that. Lavender. And blend that cluster memoryllis to make that memorable tea. It's the tea the boy I liked said was delicious. Oh, it's poisonous and it's strongly associated with death in Japanese folklore? Ugh. Chills down my spine at that one. Sorry to ask you this all of a sudden. If you can't find him, that's fine. But don't forget the recipe I've just told you. Please. Oh man, that's just such a sad state of affairs. And there she goes. By time. The flower's name, Hiyamana, translates to the flower of the afterlife. See you later. Whew. Spooky. It's alright. Now, who the heck would know about tea? Why, the man who owns a tea-drinking area. Be Leo. Kinda makes sense since he's like a hot water lion head, after all, you know? Basically, the fire that lions their equivalent to the sticks. I see. Very appropriate. But yeah, we're off to go visit that guy to reminisce about tea, and then also at the same time we have to collect items. So let's see. We need a wilting flower. It's Endosura Park. It's behind the slide. The Fresh Mint and Lala Lavender Scarecrow Field. Got it. So at the moment, we need to go back to Long Life Town. We have a couple of things we have to collect. And I know where the Wilting Tower is, so collecting the other two ingredients at Scarecrow shouldn't be too hard. Yoy yoy? Oh, yeah. It's the name. I thought that was the train, but it's the bell that we got him. I forgot about that. Oh, but I digress, everybody. Thank you for enjoying the bell noise. We got an ad break coming up, so I'll see you guys after the ad break. Oh, man. That's funny. I totally forgot that it does that. It's like, yoy, yoy, yoy. But yeah. I'll go freshen up, we'll have ourselves a little ad break there, and we'll come back and we'll figure out the mystery of Miss Zombie Mika. That'll be good stuff. The question is, did what I set up here work properly? I hope it did. Maybe, maybe not. Might have to take a look at that. Yeah, the better chime, quote unquote. It's not a perfect system, but it is something that is a work in progress, and it's only something I can update. Alright, welcome back everybody. Thank you so much for waiting. Ad break is done. Go ahead. You on. Alright, get on and wait on the train. Yoink, 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 yoink. If I could take that sound effect and make that into a thing, I kind of would want to. Turn it into the little sound effect you played for like 1 minute. It'd have to be a high-cost thing, but if I were to put that up for channel points, I think that'd be pretty fun. So, today's stream is part Chulip, but also part development for stuff. Mainly the advertisement system, which I've been working on and trying to figure out. For the most part, it works out pretty darn good, but I feel kind of remiss if I didn't show you guys the stuff that I try to do with this. Just so you have a kind of an understanding of what I'm trying to do behind the scenes. So, I think what I'm going to try now is I'm basically just going to make it so that if I do hit the snooze button, it cancels all commands, it waits 5 minutes, and then it switches over afterwards on that. It doesn't try to do all of this all over again. So, I'm hoping that is true. And then I'm going to turn that off because repeat while true doesn't, I think. Small check on that, but I'm basically just trying to have something in there that kinda is there for snooze commands. Not easily done, because they just don't give me any way to directly do that. All Mix It Up would have to do to make this 1,000 times better is have an event in here that gets triggered whenever you snooze an advertisement. Now that would be amazing, yet we don't have it. So that's why I have to do all this really confusing stuff in the Twitch channel ad upcoming thing. Quite literally because Twitch refuses to have an advertisement system that works properly. If I ever get to a point where that is perfected, I guess you could say, I would like to release that to the community as something that other people can use, and I can do that. Because as you can see in Mix It Up here, there are community commands that you can release to other people, and they can just easily take that and set it up in their stuff. So, part of it is development for myself, but part of it is also development for the community at large, because I feel like a lot of people who want to do streaming on Twitch, or, you know, do stream on Twitch but have issues with advertisements, would love to have something like that. But I digress. Whole thing is just a little bit, you know. This is one of those things I'm gonna have to figure out. Like, again, it's not something that I can immediately try and fix up. I have to, like, be on the live stream, which really sucks. And I have to test it there because usually you have a stable environment of where to test these sorts of things. You know, you can do it offline, which is better for everybody in general. But no, you just can't do that. You just can't do that with these here. And it befuddles me, because completely, in the long run, none of this would be necessary if Twitch just fixed their own stuff. That's all they would have to do. Also, that man is in a hole. He's been digging that hole for a long time. He's a very angry person. My stupid, stupid, stupid life. What is my happiness? Apparently the man wants to figure that out by digging a hole. Choop. One wilting flower, thank you very much. And now we can go to Scarecrow Field to find the rest. I wonder what happens if I use the slide with him there. Oh. Yeah. Okay, so at that point, it's literally just like, maybe not. Maybe we don't tick off the guy that's prone to kicking things over with such force that it opens up entire new areas. It's probably a good idea, poor boy. Probably a good idea. I'll never understand why he does that. Flying like an eagle over there. No clue why, but he likes to tempt danger, I suppose. I feel like the only time I've ever tempted danger at that kind of a scale is when I was much younger. It's in the middle of winter, and I almost got hit by a car because I was too focused on a Digimon toy. It was, I believe the 3rd generation of Digimon was out, and I was really into that, and I had a toy from it that you shake. And I was really obsessed with it at the time. And the car got a little bit too close to me one time with that. Which was kind of brutal. I mean, if Crow was here, he'd be all like, I understand. I get what you're going through. But looking back on it, I think it was pretty silly. I had a couple of toys like that, come to think of it. The ones where you, like, shake them around and, you know, they do stuff depending. I had Mega Man ones with Battle Chip. I had a Digimon one. I think it had, like, a Digimon card thing that was associated with it. It's a really weird one that did not work on our computer for some reason.
Hi.
I think around that time they also had like this really basic online browser game for Digimon 2. Can't really remember what it was, where it came from, or why it was, but I don't know. I liked it a lot. Ding. There's a lot of strange stuff back then, you know? Things that I've got vague memories of. There was that, there was Digimon, there was Mega Man. It was like Mega Man Battle Network. Had all like the battle chips and everything, and you get little figurines with them. Those were cool because you could switch out the weapons on them. They're pretty good figurines, I have to say. I kind of miss them. But I digress. Not that you really, like, grow up or grow out of these sorts of things if you really like them, but, you know. Adulthood has certain qualities to these sorts of things. Alright, so we should be able to find some Lala Lavender around here. One of them is around here at the dump site? Fresh mint. It's supposed to be around here somewhere, huh? Hey, there's a UFO, that's for darn sure. Oh, here we go. Alright, that's the fresh mint. And then all I need is the La La Lavender, which is up near the radio tower. Bananas. Here we go. Oh, I was worried about that. I knew we were going to have space enough for it. Oh, but I'll throw it away. Return to the worldly desired temple? I don't need that. I'll get rid of the Corona film, I think. Okay, cool. Now that we have all of that, we need to visit Leo in the tea room. Simple enough. Gotta give the items to Leo. Drink the tea he makes. After finishing tea, go back to Mika. In hindsight, it's pretty simple what you have to do for that, but yeah, you're right about that, Caleb. It's got a pretty good payoff, I believe. I mean, for such a well fleshed out and sad story, I want to see the conclusion now that we've dug into it so deep. You know? It might be a very sad and somber story, but, you know, it's enriching. Long Life Town? Nice. That's what I like to see, Mr. Conductor. So at least silly yet more interesting stories too. Well, I'm glad we could play this for you, Galelo, especially when you're having yourself, you know, a bit of a rough time. Alright, back to Long Life Town we go. It's a maudlin one. Nika is dead, but you'll see. I'll see. And you're doing a bit better now. I'm glad to hear that. Hey, maybe this was the worst of it, and you finally got it out of your system, Galeliv. Wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't that be a treat? Your good pal, Barkeep, I'm going to hope and believe that this is the last of it, and that tomorrow you're going to wake up spring chicken. Because that's usually how it is with sicknesses and stuff like that. You usually just have one last really awful push, and then you get better. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you so much for waiting through that very impromptu ad break. I've removed the conditional that I've put in, specifically for just that as a whole. I don't think there's really anything we can do concerning snoozing an ad. It's just going to be, you know, as it is, as it will. And if we do need to snooze ads, I'm just going to have to go into my settings and turn it off for like 2 seconds. I don't think it's going to be anything gigantic. But it is something I'm going to have to think about in the future. I think it's something that I'm going to have to figure out a different way of going around. But we're going to keep the conditionals that we have for right now. I know those work. And like I said earlier today, this is a bit of a side stream, as it is as much a Chulip stream. Finishing off Chulip, and then making sure that the ad system works correctly. So, I will keep what I know works in, and I think I'll try to figure out something else later along. But for now, I think we've got something that works perfect. Alright. Yeah, walking through the snow and everything on slippery floors and all that, it never feels good, Chulip. I understand that. But yeah, I choose to believe that you are getting better. So now here's the question, when does the tea room open? I mean, I know I can go back there anytime I want, but when is he actually having tea? He's not back here right now. I'm one. Oh, hello again, guys. Things being silly over here, just checking things real quick. I think it's basically just the system being a little bit silly at the end of the day. It's getting all the things that were already running in it out of its system, and now it's good to go, I think. But we'll check just one more time. Fan history? Yeah, triggers and all that, ended. Trigger and all that. Should be good now. So yeah, my apologies for some of the whoopsies that we had going on there, but we should be fine. See, it's something funny. It's one of those things that comes with the territory of having to do streaming on Twitch, is that stuff like this pops up all the time. You never know when it's going to happen, but stuff breaks, stuff gets funky, stuff doesn't work correctly. One of the things I didn't ever expect to have be a bit of a Herculean task before me was trying to work on an advertisement system that works appropriately, with enough overhead so that we're not caught in the tangles of inadequacy. But I digress. Tea time. Probably around noon, I bet. Let's go for 10 a.m. That's probably a good time for that. Yeah, go to bed. Gotta recover my health, gotta get some tea going. And then also figure out if that darn ad system is gonna be fun. I'm a little worried about it. Shouldn't be bad now. Although I digress, it is not the regular system that we're used to, so it's gonna be off for a little bit because of the snoozes. Shit. Okay, well. I think in that case, I might as well just turn off the ad upcoming system and then turn it back on when everything is all good to go. have to do it manually just to reset things to make sure that it's on schedule. But boy, snooze of all things, making things go out of whack. Never thought it would be that thing of all things that make it just, you know, a little bit weirder. There'll be a programming challenge. There'll be a programming challenge to get over that. Today, Barkeep kissed a policeman, Julie, Bobbian. I got 3 of them today. That was pretty good. So how many more do we have now? I mean, I gotta be, like, dangerously close to being finished. Next goal is 6 kisses, yeah. There's not much left. Lover's Tree, thank you. I see all right, okay. Good night, Barkeep. Ah, there we go. Yeah, holy crap, only 6 more to go. Feels like a bit of an eternity that we've been playing this game, but hey, I'm really happy to be that close to finishing. That's what she said. You know, it's probably been years since I've broken out one of those jokes. I was like 9th grade. But an oldie is a goodie. Alright, let's go see Leo. See what we can do about Keith. Still eating eggplants. Whole, might I add. I don't even know if she cooks those things. I think she just goes... Welcome back, everybody. I'm so sorry about that. Thank you for waiting. I'm basically taking a look into the system right now as we're working on this. I don't know why it's being very silly right now, but I've got the event turned off. It should be fine now. We shouldn't be having ads come up in a very weird fashion. But now we got like 2 hours and 30 minutes of playtime where we don't have to do this. So, let me just quickly enter into and exit out of that just to make sure that we're not getting slapped upside the lettuce with another one of those ad breaks, because we don't need that. We want to play Chulip. We want Chulip, my friends. So again, my apologies. This is definitely a little bit of testing that we're doing on today. But at the same time, it shouldn't have been doing that. Very silly stuff. Alright, plop her back on open. She's good to go. Close that down. And we're good to go. Good stuff. Actually, I'm just going to make certain. Yeah, that's turned off. We're good. Okay. Phew. Now we can continue onwards with Chulip. Not have to worry about accidentally being interrupted by an impromptu ad in the middle of nowhere. Wait a minute. Oh god. I think I might know what's doing that too. Oh, crap. Yeah, no. That's what's doing it as well. Jeez. Looks like a couple of things I was working on tonight just didn't really pan out, but at least we figured out what was going on. At the very least, I can say I have a solid grasp of what was happening. We don't gotta worry about ads interrupting us anymore. Oh, there he is! You think we can have tea with him? For those who don't know, that literally is a stone lion filling up a bath with his mouth. I'm working. Don't bother me. He's a particularly stoic individual, but I'm hoping that perhaps we can get some tea time going with this guy. I wonder. All right. That leads to the roof. Hello, Leo. Work, work. I might have to look that up and see when exactly that tea time is where I can access that. Let me take a look real quick. If I can't do it now... I'll have to check it out later. Let's see. I don't know. I don't know what the tea time thing is with him. Like, he's doing work right now, so... Let's see. The guy's a little bit obtuse about some things here and there, but... I digress. Search the stand for tea. Does that actually not say when that happens? Oh crap, I gotta actually, like, open up the website to see what that is. Alright, Chulip, Leo, T. 6 minutes. This is certainly not now. Poor boy can have tea with Leo when he isn't at the sauna. Okay, cool. How exactly do I do that, though? I mean, I know he wakes up at like 8 a.m. Maybe that's when I have to go visit. Huh. Now this one's getting to be just it's more difficult than I thought it would be initially. Let's see. Yeah, 8 a.m. During the morning before the bathhouse opens in the evening. That's what I'm thinking so too. So, he comes out at 8 a.m. Let's go back home and set it for that. I mean, I'm kind of trying to think here. What exactly would make a tea from all of what we've got? I was thinking about that earlier. It's like we've got lavender. Sure, lavender goes into a tea. But then you've got a poison flower, a dead flower, and then fresh mint. Like, I don't know who took chemistry here, but I'll tell you right now, lavender and mint do not counteract a poisonous flower and a dead flower. That's something else, my friends. Alright, going to bed. I used to have a bit of an interest in that sort of thing back when I was a little bit younger. I think I was around like 16, 17 or something like that. I had a bit of an interest in the science behind herbology and the extraction of materials concerning thus. But, I don't know. It kind of came to a point where it's like, if you're not in an actual scientific field, that there's no real need to be dabbling with it. But I have to say, there are some plants out there that are, like, really interesting. I think one of the things that I learned that was kind of peculiar, I guess you could say, is that McDonald's doesn't make a mayonnaise. They have a mayonnaise-styled substance. That's what they classify it as. And then when I dug deeper, the materials used to make that is a bit of bacteria that you get from the... I think they call it black virus or something like that. That forms on plants when they're unhealthy. So it's not going to do anything bad to you because it's like been, you know, it's been processed. It's been refined. But it amuses me that there is refined plant virus used as a mayonnaise-type substance. Hello, Leo. My friend. Take these items. We will have tea.
Hi.
Oh my, I really wanted Lala for a long time. Thank you. He doesn't know I'm giving them to him for tea. He just thinks that it's just a nice thing that we're doing.
Hi.
Oh my, I really wanted cluster amaryllis for a long time. Thank you. I was going to say this for all of these, I bet. I don't understand. That boy said it was delicious. Girl, he was trying to get you to fall in love with him. Guys will eat and drink anything you give them to make a cute girl happy. Even fresh mint?
Hi.
Wait, why do they have like 2 things of lavender in there? Strange coincidences of me having duplicates of things again. Now I'm getting a little bit worried.
Hi.
Okay, now he's got all the ingredients, yeah? I'm pretty sure. Do I gotta use the eyeball?
Hi.
Someone's eyeball? Why are you carrying stuff like that? You are disgusting. Thanks, dude. I like that he just calls you out on it. Hi there, Barkeep. Do you want some tea? Yes. I know. You want some tea? I wonder how good this tea actually is now that he's, gotten it. I've got an idea. Let's blend some herbs you gave me. Fresh mint. Oh, he's eating it. Wilting flower. La lavender. Cluster amaryllis. Oh, this is gonna be the best stone fountain puke I've ever drank. Yum. Okay, make yourself at home. I mean, he is a natural hot water dispenser, so I can't really fault him for that, but sometimes I look at this guy and I wonder. I wonder if I did that right. I'm about to die if I didn't. By the way, Barkeep, you must be a student at the local junior high? I went to that school as well. Year of... who knows? I remember my young days. The good old days when I was yet but a water fountain. A little tiny water fountain. What was my port? The tea's getting cold. I'm not gonna be a jerk, I'm gonna be nice. Everyone loved to go to school back then. Did they? That was part of the era where I just absolutely hated going to school. Like, for me, for Barkeep, personally, I hated school, and I was so glad to be able to get out of that and into the workforce. It makes me happy that I do not have to endure school anymore. I'll tell you that much. From that generation that was school watching rock races on a flat plane. You can do it, you can go when you feel ready. Kids nowadays don't want to go to school, right? Just calling me out. How are the teachers, Mr. Suzuki and Mr. Yamada? They must be doing well, right? I don't know. What was it like? Everyone loved to go to school back then. Kids nowadays don't want to go to school. Oh, I've already done that. Ooh, hey, you got yourself a good Beelzebub. Very powerful demon. Nice rare catch. Good stuff. Your favorite Void Stranger character. Hey, what's a little bit of Beelzebub but a little fly? Pretty fly for a demon guy. Okay, so he asks me about the teachers. Let's ask him if, he was smart. Of course I was smart. I had all A's except for PE. Because you're made of marble and you move slow. Oh, I'm gonna be drinking tonight. But she was better than me. Your girlfriend? Yes. She was smart and pretty. On her graduation day, she got in a car accident. Oh. Oh, even the music stopped for that. Damn it, I'm gonna need a drink. But for completely different reasons. Oh, sorry. Let's not talk about this. Too sad. Start. Good. Reminds me of my young days. Huh? I feel like someone is watching my happy tea time. That is a sentence. Well, maybe not. Ah, it was good. Very good. Domo. So I guess with that, we gotta go back and see how Mika's doing. Give her back that eyeball, too, I would imagine. Oh, that got a little sad. You know, you're absolutely right, Glayla. It really is one of the less silly events in the game. Huh, yeah. I don't know, just sad connotations all over. And then, of course, on all this, after we've done this very sad story, we're probably going to go off and kill a guy called Dr. Phil, an old lady, and a puzzle piece. It's something else. I don't know how to feel about that one, friends. Oh, the train's here already. Well, but it's only Scarecrow Field. And it's me getting knocked on my butt. You know what? I have the money. Shoot. I got the money, I got the health. I would like the monthly comic. Actually, I'd like the Go-Go comic. What? Thanks. That man has a hearing problem. But I don't doubt it. I don't think he has any ears. He's a little bit worried. Puzzle piece is nasty unless you cheese it by opening up your inventory or doing something else that pauses the game. Well, I don't know which one it is that I'm supposed to give to the puzzle piece, but yeah. And it's also one of those things where you have to get into it correctly and stay there, because it's at the factory. So you pretty much only get one shot. Drat. Since you're at guide mode, I can just say what you need. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, man. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I kind of figured that's what it was. Permanent food pass. Let's go to Wordly Desire Temple. I get to kiss a zombie tonight. I don't know how to feel about that. Actually, I really don't know how to feel about that one. Okay, so it's one of the random pieces, and every amount of minutes that goes by, it gets shuffled. And pausing time lets you look carefully around for the right... Nice. Also, if you get the right one and it leaves, you can just wait for the next day and it's all good. I get you. Antoni. Alright. I wonder if I have the speed up function still installed on this. I think I do. Shouldn't be any problem. And then we can make it just a little bit faster for us getting from point A to point B. Like, we've gotten here, we've been here before. I think it's fine if we use just a little bit of speed up. Just a smidge. Ah, there we go. It's actually pretty snappy when you speed this stuff up. It sounds like an actual jazz band going off in the background. It's like, hey, I just got myself over to snappy Japanese jazz club and get myself an espresso. It'd be good times. You know, one of the things that I've been watching a lot recently that has been interesting to me are videos that cover, I would say, Asian restaurants, properties, travel, that sort of stuff. Yeah, it's smooth jazz and snap your jazz. But I've been watching a lot of videos that cover that sort of stuff. One of the ones I saw was one of those maid cafes. The ones that are really popular, you know, that are like... there for the experience, I suppose you could say. I digress. It was one of the most sugary sweet, just almost carcinogenic levels of cuteness that I've seen in my life. They go out of their way to be... I don't even think adorable is the right word for it. Just very kawaii, I guess you could say. If I'm saying that wrong and saying that, you know, it's scary, then I'm still right. Either way, kawaii or kawaii. Either one. Like, I understand, you know, it appeals for, you know, not being alone and just, you know, having a bad time at the cafe alone, right? That's the whole purpose of it. But I don't think I could handle it. I don't think I could handle it. And that's why I say that either kawaii or kawaii, either one would be correct for me. Because I do find it cute, but I also find it kind of scary at how cute it gets. A little bit too much role-playing if you... A little bit too much, you know? I never expected it to be like that. I thought it was a lot more hung back, a little bit more reserved by that, like maybe a little bit of cutesy stuff here and there. But no, it is just full-on cute explosion. That's the only way I can put it. Just a literal kaboom of cute. Ah, but let us go. Let us go see something that is maybe not so cute and probably a lot more sad. Hello, Mika. Would you like your eyeball back? Ellen Jo in Zenless Zone Zero is amusing because she does that cat cafe stuff completely in deadpan. So she's got all the cutesy things, but the deadpan stare and rolls, and the guy's like, oh my gosh, you are finally back home, master. What would you like? A bath? Food? That's great. Eyeball. Just slap that sucker right back on in. Ah. I can see. I can see him smiling and drinking my tea. Oh. Yeah, it fell back out. Thank you. And there's the kiss. Not sure how I feel smooching a corpse, but okay. Oh yeah, that's peak Chulip right there. That is peak Chulip. Oh, I don't know. You can't get any more Chulip than this. He's the only one for me, but this is an exception. I have to go now. Goodbye. Huh. And some of that she moved on. Damn, I was not expecting such an emotional storyline within Chulip, but here we are. Here we are. Gave her what she wanted, he happily drank her tea again, and she moved on. Holy crap. That was really sad for a video game like this, but I digress. So, now that I've finally helped her move on, I wonder if the newspaper is going to talk about Mrs. Plum. Because that is required. I would hope that we would be able to do that. Oh, hey, before we do that... Oh, no. Sorry. Long Life Town? Long Life Town? Nice. Good to see you, my conductor. I have been in the craziest fever dream of my life. Excuse me? Yeah, there you go. But yeah, I'm hoping dear old Dad will give us a little bit of information about what we need to be doing now. I would hope so, anyways. Come all this way and he still doesn't give me any information in the newspaper about what's supposed to be going on. I will be a little bit annoyed. Just a smidgen. 45 out of 50. Yeah, it says down in the corner down there too, so we've got like 5 kisses left. And then we'll have a really big achievement out of the entire game, get all 50 kisses. That'll be cool to get that. Like again, I'm not super gunning for achievements for this, but it's cool to get the ones that you do get. And I think retro achievements, more often than not, are a nice addition to the game. Sure, mastering them is fun and all that, but if you focus only on that, it can get a little bit hectic. Poor Crow, Black Crow Zero, has been in more trouble than I can count because he's gone for a mastery and found out that the set is diabolical. What can I say? What can I say? So yeah, when it comes to me, when it comes to Barkeep, I enjoy them as like an extra seasoning on my game. Like the green onion on top of the ramen. Hello, Papa, read the paper for me, please. According to the paper, what? The snack shop is temporarily closed? Yes, there it is. I shouldn't be so happy about that, but someone broke into the snack shop. Thief took some valuables. This is a new robbery incident. Trouble, big trouble. Well, locally diddly locally. Sounds like we gotta go investigate. We are the town's top sleuth after all. Yeah, I haven't checked the mailbox in a long while. Let's take a look. There's a letter. Dear Barkeep, it was nice to meet you. I decided to leave for Peru. Good luck to both of us. Pinch Poncho. Nice. Mail reader achievement get. Feels good, man. So that apparently is all the mail that you can receive in town, I suppose. Cool. What is up with that damn monkey? He keeps on popping up now, and I have no idea why. That's gonna be something related later on. Well, wait, hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. Love that. So I wonder what's going on with the snack shop lady. Hello. Let's take a look here. What does the guide say? A little bit of scrolling to figure it out. Zombie Mika. Factory. Oh, she's open now. Alright, let's go see her. Still hidden amongst everything in here. Oh yeah, she doesn't have pictures anymore. So let's see, where do I need to go to do this? Oh yeah, Dr. Phil. Okay. So basically I just gotta go see Dr. Phil now, and that's all good to go. I was wondering how to do that, but I think I could probably do it now. And that one is weirdly early. Yeah, 12 a.m.
おいっす。
So, I think that's kind of neat that they made it, like, dependent like that, like the thief and whatnot. That you have to do certain things to be able to get underground kisses, certain things to be accessing upground kisses. That's neat. And there's that monkey again. I'm never gonna figure out what that monkey represents. Is it me? Is it me being red in the face trying to figure out Chulip? Is that what we're talking about here? Imagine being somebody who played this, but didn't have access to a guide. That's just one of those things I think about sometimes. Okay, so that's 1 a.m. Should probably go up at like 10 p.m. and that'll probably do it. We can just use the fast forward, and that'll make it easy. At the end of the day, I'd like to think that maybe I use my fast forward sensibly, you know? I've seen a lot of channels out there that use this fast forward function, and they use it relentlessly with RA stuff, you know? I like to think that I've got a pretty sensible use for it. You have to talk to everyone about everything, try everything constantly, and still have trouble figuring it out, yeah. The game is just that obtuse. So, to be honest, if somebody completed Chulip and did it without a guide, like, way back in the day, I'd like to meet them. Because that's some massive perseverance. In English, it directly never mentions that you need cola. Huh. So there are people like that out there, you're right. Because they had to figure it out to make the guides in the wiki. Mad respect goes out to those people. Oh, hey, Goro. Having fun? I am watching movies. My favorite thing is movies. Man is a mystery to all of us. Okay, we're here. So just a few moments, Dr. Phil should come out of there, and all I need to do is give him a smooch when he starts bouncing around. That should be it. Relatively simple, but you just really can't do anything about it until she loses her dentures. That's going to be 2 kisses in 1 that we've got. I think that's awesome. Okay, here he comes. No? Did I do it during a wrong time? See, it's one of those things that I couldn't figure out beforehand, too, because, like, he would not bounce around. And I'm still not sure about it. Because he just goes over here, he gets steamed up. Oh, there we go. So something did change. Got it. Even so, that's a very terrifying face. I don't think I would want to kiss that. I worry. I worry about that face. Alright. Oh, wow. Not a lot of money for that one. Ah, dentures. So all I have to do now is wait, come back over here, and ba-da-ba! I've given a lady her dentures back. True heroism within video games. A monster crawls out of the depths. Barkeep, I'm gonna kiss that man. Right on the lips. it's gonna be me. Just like the Backstreet Boys song, it's gonna be me. Right. When she opened up that candy shop again? I know it was over there at like 8 a.m. or something. I wonder. You know what? Just to be safe, make it like noon, I guess. Should probably be open by then. I am dead. I just had a monster crawl to the ground. I gave it a big old smooch. And, you know, just... maybe that's the message of Chulip. Maybe that's the message of Chulip. Is that perhaps there's some beings out there that have been treated so poorly in life that all you really need to do is just give them a big old smooch. And, you know, maybe that first little bit of affection in their life is the thing that'll get them to move forward. You know, give them a better life, a better chance at things. Maybe we just gotta kiss more. Maybe that's the message of Chulip. When I said you should practice kissing various people, I didn't mean everyone and everything. 46 times. 4 people left. 3 if you count the lady that I'm about to go give dentures to. Whittling it down, ladies and gentlemen. We are getting there tonight. You know what? I'm in a good mood. I'm feeling pretty energized. I am going to make the effort to finish Chulip tonight. We will get it done. There's only a couple more we gotta do left. I mean, Puzzle Guy Jigsaw might be a little bit tough to do, but I figure after that, it shouldn't be so bad. There's another member of the school staff that you've met, though he never mentioned it. Oh, wonder who could that be? This guy over here, we'd already gotten the good fortune from him. Otherwise, completely useless now. Just been sitting around there all like, please won't somebody talk to me? I was like, nah, but your fortunes hurt people, my dude. Hail, old lady. I'm here to save you with dentures.
Hi.
Here we go. Mirror? Thank you. I'll open the shop again, so buy snacks. Hee hee hee. Haha, there we go. Wrinkly. Things gotta feel like sandpaper on my lips. Man. Like kissing a bag of raisins, yeah. Well, there we go. It was extremely quick, but well, there you go. You know, I wonder what this hole over here is supposed to be. I think that leads to like one of the alien dictionaries, but if we're not going to actually use the dictionaries because I've got the guide with me, then I think it's pretty much going to be just easy. Oh, that's... I have to eat the miniaturization gum at a very specific time of day. Yeah. Ooh, I can toggle docks. Very nice. That actually helps me out. I didn't know it could do that. Hey, you guys want to see something really cool? Something I just figured out here, and I just figured I should show you guys, is that apparently you can have dock tabs down here so that I can switch between chat and the walkthrough that I use. You should try this out. If you need a walkthrough for a particular game or something like that, this is really useful. Thought I'd show that off to you guys, because I think that's so sweet. Yeah, that is awesome. I like that a lot. And now I can actually see the guide really well. Before I had to kind of like, squint at it. But what do you think I'm missing here? That's what I'm kind of checking for at the moment. Factory worker. Yeah, that's definitely one I haven't done before. While on the factory tour with the boss card, fire the worker helping the bulldozer in the new factory site. Then fire the bulldozer operator for his kiss. Ah. Did you use the rarely used browser? I used Edge with a single window there. I still can't believe that I used Edge for opening up a Google Doc, and that somehow was better than Chrome or Firefox. It's one of those things in life that you just don't understand. But yeah, I think I've pretty much gotten everything. Let's see, residents. Yeah, I have a kiss from all of the residents. Except for factory worker and alien. And then for the underground people, I'm pretty sure the only person left is Jigsaw. Yeah. Oh, okay, so there's literally only a couple of people left. All we gotta do is Jigsaw, that factory worker, and then the alien. Alright, sounds good. PDF reader in it is one of the better lightweight PDF readers for me. Oh man, I agree. Lightweight PDF readers are really great. Some of the clunkier things out there, like actual Adobe, is something that I try to stay away from. I don't know what it is, but Adobe in recent times has gotten really bad with their practices, and they just do not like their customers. So. Scarecrow Field. That's for Alien, and I don't want to do that yet, because I think that's like, if I do that, then we do progression to the end of the game. So we're going to travel over to Worldly Desired Temple and then Funny Bone Factory. And we're going to do the factory worker, and then we're going to do Jigsaw. We'll try to finish up those two. And then Alien will be the last one that we do, and then that'll probably be Chulip. Do the end game after that, and we'll be good to go. There we go. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that I've got a comic. Go ahead and use that. Oh god, what have I done? The train was right there. Go-Go Comic was a pretty good comic book. Spent 12 hours reading it. That's an entire day reset. Oh my god. Endgame is probably fun to do every part with a guide after trying it blind. Yeah, I would agree on that. Okay. What have I got here? Worldly Desired Temple, I'd love to go on that. You'd wake up. Alright, there he is. Permanent free pass checked. We're off to Worldly Desired Temple. Let's go. One of them is going to be really easy to do. And then Jigsaw? Well, like you said, it's probably going to be pretty tough, but I've got confidence in myself. I can sleep or I can read this comic. actual dilemmas that Barkeep runs into in real life. And if you guys haven't gotten into that trouble too, I don't know what to tell you. Oh man, 3 kisses left. I'm really excited. We've been playing Chulip for so long, we've had a whole bunch of streams dedicated to Chulip. It's gonna be really cool finally finishing off the game. Of course, there's a yo in the background going on. Hi. Alright. A little bit of speed up, just for posterity there. There we go. Wait a minute. Why did I buy that ticket? Can I just use, like, the permanent group pass? Oh my god, why did I buy that ticket? That was so silly. Honestly, I think the only reason I did that was just out of pure muscle reaction. Like, I knew you had to buy the ticket from that, and I've done it so many times that it was just muscle memory at that point. Okay. Now I actually have to get into the factory. Shoot. Oh! Are we literally right there at the perfect morning? Yes, we are. Yeah. I'm the president. You'll let me in whether you like it or not. Let's see my company. You know how I became the president of this company? I skulked around in it and opened up a gigantic safe. And yet, I'm still wearing the manager's sash. There's something beautiful about that. Beautiful about the bureaucracy of work. How everybody here is just a no-name rank and file, and yet we're all managers. No, you're right. The train is timed to arrive at the perfect time. It's nice. I wonder if I remember how to do the exercise at the beginning there. I think I do. That one is gonna be funny. You don't lose too much health for, you know, not being able to complete it. It's not a big issue. It's all good. Okay, so... Fire the worker helping the bulldozer in the new factory site. Gotcha. Good morning, everyone. Today, our President Barkeep is here to watch us. No, to visit us. Please work hard as usual. Well then, funny bone exercise number 1. Start. Yeah, no, I totally forgot how to do it. That's okay. I got, like, you know, 2 of them right. The president can't even do the funny bone exercise without any prompting of what it is or how to do it. Yeah, thanks. Safety first. Let's start working. Well, alright. I forget, is this the factory that's being built, or... Let's talk to this lady here. What have we got? Please make yourself at home. She doesn't really talk about it, does she? Let's see. Bulldozer. Fire the worker helping the bulldozer, and then fire the bulldozer operator. Got it. So I gotta find the guy with the bulldozer. I don't think he's here. Gotta be at the new factory site. So let's speed things up. Because there's no reason to just stick around here. There we go. No view an operating factory. It should be the one with the bulldozer, right? Don't feel good about having to fire people for their jobs for a kiss, but I digress. Nope, this one isn't it either. Yeah, I think it's the one that's being wrecked that I gotta go to. So, speed up time again. Do a little hum. Sit down. Enjoy the sky. This is how you manage things. It's my relaxed managerial style. Alright. Bulldozer should be here. Whereabouts? Ow. Ah, here we go. So I gotta fire you who are helping him, and then I gotta fire the operator. I'm employee number 852. Ah, Mr. President. Hello, sir. You're fired. Slacker. Get out of here. Never liked the cut of your jib anyways. Oh yeah, and you? Guess who's getting fired next? It's you. Employee number 851. By the way, Mr. President, we've got a problem. I can't work because you fired my partner all of a sudden. Man, you're fired too? What? I'm fired? Wow. Where's the kiss? Where's the kiss? Fire the bulldozer operator for his kiss. See body. What? I'll go back there and take a look. Well, nothing's going on, so maybe I just gotta go talk to Body on? No clue if this is the area that I'm supposed to be in for hiding, but let me give it a shot. My neck gets snapped. I'll be okay. Right? That's what happens when your neck gets snapped? Is that everything is totally fine and there's no muscle spasms or, you know, like, permanent damage for the rest of your life? There you go, crunch. Like Kit Kat bar. I always found that odd too, you know, it's like I own the place, I'm the president. How am I being assaulted by my own security guard? I got a feeling I'm gonna get hit. Yep. Hi. Got you. I know you're hiding in there. Come out. Oh god. The only reason I do that is because I know I'll be somewhat semi-safe. Oh man, that always sounds so painful. Rulebook is extremely specific about what happens to people they caught after curfew. break their spine. Good God. That's definitely one factor I would want to work at if that was what happens. But I'm kind of curious. I'm supposed to get a kiss from all that, yet I guess I have to go see Body On about it? It's weird. Well, in either case, let's go ahead and wash our hands. Whoosh. Gives us a little bit more health to work with. And then save our game. Yep, just this one time. Do a save. You're very close to the end. Okay. So I do have that comic book. I'm thinking what I've got to do here is I gotta take a crack at using that. Okay? That's 12 hours.
Hi.
Ah, pretty good comic book. Spent 12 hours reading it, and we're all gonna go back right in. Might have to do that in a spot where the factory is being built. Reki says at the new factory site. Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure. I'd have to take a look at it. But I think at this point, I'm gonna go try and see if I can find Jigsaw. Because that's the most difficult one that we're gonna be doing here at the factory. At least that's what I think. It's going to take a little bit of work to actually get that one done, but once we do it, then it's like one of the most difficult ones, D1E, and we don't have to go back. That's kind of strange, though. It's like I've never seen a bulldozer operating at one of the new factory areas. Maybe I missed it? Well, regardless, speed things up just a little bit. That's the only downside about trying to do all this stuff here. A lot of the cutscenes that they do are very long and drawn out, and there's like no way to skip them. And I'm sure that was probably fine for a lot of gamers back then who didn't have the same attention spans that we do nowadays, but yeah. What can you do about it? Here we go. Oh, I did wrong again. Yeah, it's fine. Only a little bit of heart loss. And there we go. So, bulldozer. I don't even know where the bulldozer would be around here. But I gotta talk to some of these guys. Let's do the jigsaw thing first. Let's see, Henro Hinemaya, Operation Chief. Good boy. Well, these guys should tell me about it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's in the third. Anybody gonna tell me about the lazy guy? No? It's unfortunate, but I pretty much gotta talk to pretty much everyone around here. Otherwise, nothing gets done. That is actually not true. I found out that you can get the lazy guard thing again, you just gotta talk to them all. So that's why I'm like yabbing to a whole bunch of them, but you can get it again after you become president. Because I was really concerned about that. I remember you told me that a little while ago. Just really worried. But they do say it again. By the way, Mr. President, today's security guard is lazy. See? There he is. There he is. And I'm president. The information on the wiki is wrong. Good work. And with that, it means I can hide here.
ほいつ
Good stuff. Now, what was that one that I had to go to see Jigsaw? I'm gonna have to take a look at that. Jigsaw, Jigsaw. Not the man from the movies. No, I've never actually seen any of those. I know about them. I know about the movies. But I've never seen a Saw movie. Funny, ain't it? Fourth area, new factory. Alright, that's where I'm supposed to go for that new kiss. What's the number for that area? I used to have it. Phew. I wonder. It's another one of those things I'm going to have to look up because I just don't remember where it is. So, if you'll give me just 1 second, let me check that out. Chulip. So, let's see what we got on this. Crazy looking little humanoid thing. Let's see. If I anchor them, they cause a boulder to fall on me, causing 22 hearts of damage. I got 2 chances at that. But how do I get there? Okay, Funny Bone Factory, 4th production area that I'm guiding to. New factory site. But what's the number? Taking a moment just to figure it out. Okay. Aside from the wrecking ball driver, 2 other workers do not move unless you're there to watch them. I see. It'd be nice if they actually had the gosh darn numbers on here. Why don't they have the numbers on here? I'm sorry, guys. I gotta be looking through, like, Wikipedias and strategy guides right now because they have, like, no information on this whatsoever. Okay, Chulip, Honey Bone Factory. Let's see if maybe that gets me to the right place. Huh. I legitimately don't know how to get there. Oh, this could be bad. Like, none of the online guides whatsoever have any information concerning this. That's worrisome. Do you think I could just, like, get there if I input a number? I'm gonna test my luck. This one's like 827. And generally they're all in like the same series of that, It's like the 4th one, and that was like the starting one, so it's like so this is the first one, that's the 2nd one. What if I go to this one? Maybe this will do it? Let's go to 830. Test our luck. Fingers crossed. Yep, this is the right area. Good. So, now that I've actually gotten to the right area, now that I remember how to get here, the question now becomes how to do it. When to do it. Appearance is at 2 a.m. to 3 a.m. I have to find the other side of the face. Appearance seems to reference that of Taro Okamoto's sculpture, Afternoon Sun. Well, that's an actual thing. That's a sculpture, all right. E. But all right. It's 2 a.m. to 3 a.m. Use the pause menu like this to look at what we've got around. Let's try and do it right. Holes over here and everything. Pretty good. Let's take a look. I haven't looked down this hole in a long time. I think it could be kind of neat just to see. And of course, they got the face turned away from you so you can't see what it is. That's just mean. Funny Bone Factory. Jigsaw's life. Age 7. Hobby is handcraft. Saying of the day is, I lost my piece. I'm searching for myself. I have so many puzzle pieces, but I can't find the most important piece. Me. That one is too big. This one is too small. I'm looking for myself. Kinda sad if you think about it. Jeez. Alright. Speed up time just a little bit. Because we're gonna be waiting here for a while. We have to start this out at 2 a.m. I think that's a little bit much for, like, right after you actually arrive here, to be honest. I mean, even for Chulip, even the developers back then, they had to understand what they were doing for that sort of thing, but... who am I to really say anything about it? You know, I'm not the developer of Chulip. I'm not the insane madman who made this game. Who actually made this game? Alright. It's the guys behind No More Heroes and things like Harvest Moon. The fact that that's true is kind of strange, even. Okay, coming up to 2 a.m. It should be popping out of the hole any moment here. We will attempt to get this right. Alright, there he is. Turn around. Swear to God, turn around. What? Why won't you turn around? Oh! Okay, so he's got like that eyebrow on there. With an eye that's kind of like off to the side. Oh, where is it? Where is it? Can I find it somewhere? Oh man, I don't know. That's definitely not it. And that's definitely not it either. And it's gone. Where's that piece? Oh god, did he really just fade out on me? You jerk. None of these were correct. Great. I'm a little bit annoyed about that. I saw the face, I thought I could get it. Darn it. correct jigsaw piece could be easily identified as soon as poor boy picks it up. Let's see. It's the only piece that has the matching black pupil for an eye. The wrong pieces not only have different shapes, but they all have yellow eyes. Okay. Can I hide here? At the very least, let's give that a shot. The piece can also be identified by its jagged bottom with a black squiggly line going through it. I see. Once the correct piece has been found and presented to Jigsaw, they will glow in Viva. Got it. I see. Potential strategy for finding the correct piece involves checking Jigsaw's hole as soon as the pieces begin spawning. Time is paused while poor boy sees the found whole thing, but the puzzle pieces on the ground will continue to respawn as if time is moving. I see. Not sure if I'm safe back here, but it's advancement of time, I guess. Actually, I'm pretty sure I'm going to get kicked out. But darn it, that is a rough one to have to do. I don't know. How do I get out of here without having my neck snapped? I think the guy only appears when you're like, not here. Yeah. Oh yeah, I can go back by waiting in here and not get my neck snapped. Almost forgot that I can actually do that. But yeah, I basically have to go to 8:30 at night, wait until 2 a.m., and then pray that I can do Jigsaw correctly. Not exactly the easiest thing in the world to do, but, no. It's one of the things I have to do to get that last kiss done. Right. Ah, there he is. At least he's nice about what he does. He's not like the security guard who's just like, ah, a fresh neck to snap. Which is terrifying if you really think about it. Alright. It's already 8 a.m., so I can get right back in. I think, on top of that, too, it's nice that I've also figured out that we can go in there and we can do the bulldozer one before we do Jigsaw, if we really feel like it. Yeah. Ah, fresh meat. Was the butcher in Diablo 1? I know he was in Diablo 2. And you had to get back the Roderick hammer from him. I haven't played Diablo 1. I think it'd be kind of fun if I could do that sometime, but I also know that Diablo 1 is very difficult. Oh, huge nightmare fuel. Huh. Alright. I wonder if I can do the dance this time around. Let's try to do it fast mode. Yeah, fast mode achieved. The president does the funny bone exercise perfectly. You damn straight. The only reason I tried to do that perfectly that time around is just because I wanted to evade a little bit of damage. Where are you? Talk to me. Only reason I got this sped up a little bit is just to talk to these people. In any other situation, I wouldn't be doing this. Actually, I think it's the same guy every time that tells you that the dude is lazy or not. So if I've already talked to him, I think we're probably good to go. Alright. So nobody here. Let's wait and go to the next one. If I do it this fast, his head doesn't turn along with the body correctly. Something spooky. Should have been playing this on Halloween with all the nightmare fuel that just accidentally comes out of it. Hey, I said oitsu. You're supposed to talk to me back. If I say oitsu, you say how high. Apparently these guys just don't get it. Like, I do own you. I own your lives, I own your salary. And yet these guys around here, they just don't get it. They're walking all over me. Alright. I don't think it's going to be around here anyways. Okay. Factory under demolition. I don't think there's anything around here particularly interesting that we got to do other than, you know, talking to someone. Yeah. They got replacements. I fired those guys with rocking bulls. They're gone now. So maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe we'll be able to go to the 4th area here. Nice. Because now we can go to the new factory, get the new kiss from the bulldozer guys. We'll do that first up. Which is very important to do. Which is that guy and that guy. Got it. So let's do this right away. I'll just say good work if he's the guy that tells me. Yeah, no, he doesn't tell me the guy's lazy. Bye. Abrupt firing. Everybody's favorite thing to do. Hey buddy, how's it going? Employee number 860. Mr. President, how are you, sir? I guess that person got fired. And, well, I'm working, just working. He wants to get fired too, you can tell. Just from the dialogue alone. Yep, you're fired. Really? Thank you so much. Honestly, I've been thinking about quitting for some time. I'm glad that I can return to my hometown. Aww. Yucks. Working hard or hardly working. I remember when they used to say that to me back when I was working in retail. One of the top 3 hated phrases that will set off a retail worker like nothing else. Never say that to a retail worker. That is words of evil. I tell you that right now, it's bad. It's bad. Goodbye, sir. Mr. President, thank you for everything. Live a good life, my friend. Now, the question becomes, is he lazy or is he not? Well, I guess it doesn't really matter, so... Because he's not lazy. He's gonna get me anyways. And if he is lazy, well, what can you do? Fingers crossed. And hopefully, if he is lazy, and I'm really hoping that he is, we can get a 2-for-1 deal going on here. Get that jigsaw guy finished on up, and then that'll be everything I need to do around here. And then we can go find out what we need to do for the alien. So, everybody at home, everybody watching, cross your fingers, because this is the big moment. I really hope this guy is lazy, because if he is, heck yes. Please be lazy, please be lazy, please be lazy. Yes! Oh, you. Oh no! Gross. Okay, so he was lazy, but he just took crap. Oh. Not only is he not lazy, but he faked me out with a poop. Oh, darn it. Had to hear it, still got caught. It's badness all around. Yeah, there goes all my bones. Liquefied into jelly. That's just such a mean guy. What a mean guy. Oh. 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 So rude. But again, no chance to skip this. Alright. Well, I got the kiss that I needed from the bulldozer guy. That is still progress. I can't say I'm salty about it, because that's good. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go into the restroom, we're going to save up. We're going to use our comic. And I know that's going to put me in some pretty low health. But this time around, we're going to figure it out. We're going to do Jigsaw, and we're going to get it first try. We'll be good to go. We've got this. Yeah, heck yeah, Sunder. I got a good feeling about this tonight, my friend. I came here to finish up this game, and that's what we're gonna do.
Hi.
Okay. Go comic. Let's go.
Hi.
Hoping that that's not gonna smack me in the face with a bag comic time, but you never know. Go Comic was a pretty good comic book. 12 hours reading it. Nice. And that means I don't gotta worry about stuff. And it also means that we're right here to get into the factory. So, we're gonna be finding that lazy garden no matter what. And of course, for the viewer's pleasure, I shall speed things up, just for the moment. I also like the fact that it's not too much of a speed up. It's enough that it's not like, you know, completely illegible and everything's all like, you know? It's a decent enough 2 times that I feel is fair, you know? Thoughtful. I'll tell you what, guys, fair and thoughtful, that's definitely not in the minds of most people that I've been bumping into these days. Common courtesy is something that has become very rare, I think. The only reason I say that is because I've seen a lot of moments where there's just people where... We have a lot of old people in the area. A lot of old folks' homes, and they use the bus to get around. There's just a lot of moments where, like, somebody very old and decrepit just gets on, and, you know, it's common courtesy just to get up, let them have the seat on the bus, you know? Do not see that as much as I used to. I think that's really sad. Alright, fast mode. And there we go. But yeah, small common courtesy things like that, like not returning grocery carts. Huge sin around this place. And I mean, that's just like a basic litmus test for basic human decency. It doesn't take you much to return a shopping cart, but you really should, you know? You're like, absolutely, your son. Just be kind to each other. It's really saddening to see it not go off, you know, and be more popular with folks around Canada. Because being polite and being good to each other is peak Canadianism. You know, not being polite and, you know, not being thoughtful about others. It's a direct denial of what it means to be a Canadian. So. Ah, there we go. There's the lazy security guard. Good work. Everybody else, you're fired. Oh, no. Get back in. Hi. Good. Ah, good. Again, I gotta say, I'm so impressed that they left that in, and that the wiki was wrong in that instance, and that you can tell which guards are lazy or not. I was spooked. I was spooked pretty good at the fact that I wouldn't be able to do this, but it seems like we're good. Alright. And then we gotta go to 8:30. There we are. It's basically mandatory to do this, yeah. Okay, so while we're waiting for time to pass, let's just take a look at what we got here. So the one that I'm looking for, jagged bottom, black squiggly line going through it. Right. And then I can also use the hole to try and find it. Makes things a lot easier. Okay. So I'm looking for something with a jagged bottom. I'm looking for something that's got a squiggly line through it. It should be around here somewhere, I would imagine. And I can also use the hole to do it. Yeah, it sounds like it keeps them teleporting regularly. Yeah. I think we'll take part in using that whole trick. Be able to figure out where it is. Alright, 2 a.m. That's what we gotta wait till as well. That's such a short amount of time to be able to do it as well. They only give you from 2 to 3 p.m. Lots of other undergrounders give you a much longer time frame, so... Oh, you're gonna go to bed now? Alright, well, thank you for everything, Galilov. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. Hope you have a good sleep. And I hope you're feeling better soon, bud. We'll see you again later, eh? Alright. 1 p.m. Get there. Okay, here it comes. And stop. Let's go. Alright, he moves up over there. Wait a minute. I see it. I got it! Oh! Oh god, please. Please, please, please. Take your puzzle piece, please.
Hi.
Yeah! First try! Nice! Well, I wouldn't say first try, but first try and the second try? First try, second try, multiple try. Kiss Jigsaw. Thank you for the GGs, my friend. Thank you for the GGs. Probably COVID, which means it's going to be coughing for a while. Oh, yeah. If it is so, I hope it goes away sooner rather than later. Oh, but there it is. We got it. Jigsaw complete. Get a whole bunch of money for that. And what's this? Alien Dictionary 2. Oh. Well, let's get the heck out of here. I don't need that security guard snapping my neck in half again, so... Good stuff. Now, hold on. Did I only say only 48? I think that only said 48. If it did, that's got me wondering who I might be missing. I got the Scarecrow, I got the Factory Worker, Alien. Oh, I bet you it means just like the last kiss is literally the kiss that you get from, you know, your romance. Your love. I bet you that's a part of it. Because I don't see anything else on here. Yeah. I'm just doing one last little look over. Yeah, we've pretty much gotten all of them. Last one I can ever think is I basically just got to do the alien. Huh. And the alien one here, that is a lot to do. I have to collect 4 alien dictionaries. Really don't need that, to be honest. But if I want to do it, I get the achievement. Okay. So essentially at this part, I gotta go back to Long Life Town. It's the only other thing I can think that we need to do. Heal up, start getting some island items from there. Scarecrow Field? But yeah, Sunder, we are basically down to the last kiss we got to do. It's a mandatory one to finish up the game. Looking forward to it. And I just basically have to collect a couple of things to do it. Which is... I'm going to take a quick look at that. I need a can of Funny Cola. I need a computer, a frying pan. And a refrigerator. From the dump site? Oh, geez. That might take a little bit. Alright, well, let's go ahead and take this back. Let's go. So, because it's going to take a little bit of a while to collect all of those items, the computer being one of the most expensive things that I can think you could possibly get in the game, that will require a little bit of work on my end. And we've only got like 7,205 cents. Yeah. So, a little bit of regret on that one. We didn't, we weren't able to finish the game. That kind of sucks. Just a little bit. However, I have to say, we did get a lot done. We did get a lot of stuff set up for our ad system, which I'm very happy about. And we got a kiss from pretty much everybody except for the alien, which is the last thing we have to do in the entire game before we can finish up Chulip. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some off-screen grinding. I'm going to get down to that. I'm going to get the money that I can. I'm going to get our items. And then, when we come back to it on the next weekend, we'll finish Chulip once and for all. We'll make it a big finale. We'll make it a big finale. But this has been an excellent night of figuring things out, back-end stuff, and playing Chulip and hanging out with you guys. Hope you guys really liked it. I hope you enjoyed what you got to see tonight. You finally getting Jigsaw and all them other kisses and whatnot. And freeing Goro from a crucifixion downstairs. That was spooky. Oh, it was a good stream. So, with that in mind, let's go ahead and use the VIP system to find ourselves a VIP to go raid. Who's it gonna be? Who's gonna be? Who is the lucky VIP we're gonna raid? I can hardly wait to see who it is. Alright, finding a VIP. Got a lot of good stuff coming up here. Got the full week coming up on Wednesday. There's going to be more Dishonored on Wednesday. But maybe not. Because I do have a poll up in the Discord. Make sure to head on into the Discord and vote. If you haven't already. Because we might potentially replace that, or one of the other time slots with Silent Hill 2. I just managed to get that game for a really good price. Really happy about that. And I'm hoping to maybe do that sometime in the future. Which I think would be a lot of fun. So we've got that pull up, but otherwise, Dishonored 2, it's on Wednesdays, we got Super Metroid on Fridays, then La Mulana, Sundays, Mondays is Chulip. Still looking for a VIP. Could be that there's nobody else. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah. You know what? There we go. The VIP system has found somebody to go raid. We are going to go raid Peaches. Heck yeah, Peaches is a good guy. I like Peaches. There's our raid message in chat there. Make sure to copy that, paste that into Peach's chat, send over some of that classic Barkeep love. Buddy Peaches, he's on tonight doing some blind gameplay. He's doing some UFO 50. If you guys like retro stuff and NES stuff, UFO 50 is going to be the game for you. I think you guys will really enjoy that, I think. But hey, once again, thank you so much for coming on in tonight. I had myself a lovely time playing Chulip for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. Many apologies again for the ad system being in testing and having a little bit of a, funky time with that going off. But we got that all under wraps now, and I think it should be good to go in the future. I will be working on it as well, so we'll see if we can't get it to a perfected state. And as usual, look after your friends, look after your family. Look after all the good things in your life. Make sure you got food on your plate and a roof over your head. And stay warm during all these cold months of the winter. Because if you don't, you might just have a boulder dropped on your head by a jigsaw guy looking for a piece of himself. Alright everybody, that's been Barkeep, signing off for tonight. I'll see you later.